Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We are carrying on with leveling up our legendary gems. In the end of the last episode we managed to pick up a couple more Great Rift Keystones, so we're pushing the difficulty up. We're going for 64 this time, mostly because it gets us a lot of levels when we do this. We may as well empower it for the extra oomph and extra charge that's going to give us, but let's see how this goes. Off to a good start already. Now this is stronger than... oh, sorry, stronger is the wrong word. This is more dangerous than every other one that we've done up until now, of course. Ooh, we've triggered a death already. That's bad. That is very bad. So we need to keep fighting, so we keep the progress going, but at the same time not trigger another death. Right, actually I'm going to step out for a second. 29 seconds worth of waiting is perfectly fine. We kept things moving a fair bit in there. We can make back the time that we're going to lose, and we're only losing really 20 seconds. Once we get back in, we'll be able to pop Serenity and all the other benefits. Right, so let's trigger that, trigger that. Pop Serenity, and there we go. We are fine. And that's just from me not paying attention to who is exploding or where. Very, very easy to trigger a death, but that's why we have those extra life skills. Right, we've got to make this up if we're actually going to do anything worthwhile. And Nightmarish is not going to help us at all. Right, carry on with all of these. Come on, come on. Now, we're not going to have a massively long episode this time. Oh geez, another death trigger. Right, backing off. This may actually be a bit too much for us. It's all down to those exploding dudes. I'm not going to be able to do more than about half an hour this time because I am running out of time. But we're still going to do what we can and put a good showing in. So we should have enough time for a couple of rifts. Yeah, let's dodge out of that. Yeah, we are totally pushing the envelope this time by bumping it up to GR64. Conduit Pilot, that would have been useful to pick up like any time ago. Alright, let's dash out of that for a second. We'll pop Serenity when we get pulled back in. That was not cool. And it's back to feeling fine. Air quotes fine. I mean, fine is always a relative term in this game. I want in on this fight. Whoa, that was close. Running out of all my emergency get out of trouble skills just when I need them. Right. Let's use that there. So I'm specifically timing using the allies or using Dashing Strike or using Serenity to keep my invulnerability, well, I say invulnerability, my damage resistance / invulnerability at the most that it possibly can be. It's not easy. It's not easy balancing all of these things. Gone are the days of just being able to run into a rift and go, hey, you know what? This is totally fine, totally chill. Let's take it easy. even having to use my healing potion. And speaking of healing potions, we haven't actually found one of the special types of healing potion yet this season, which is very unusual. I mean, normally when we're 29 episodes in, we've at least found something to work with. Right, Serenity. No way I'm going to deal with all those explosions. Especially when we've got the option of just being invulnerable to everything. While this channeling pylon is available, we're using it to the max. Although it is now gone, so we're back to just regular Lil Olus. Although regular Lil Olus is still kicking ass, I have to say. Right, we need to find the way on. Well, you know, more of these dudes to kill. Let's dash out of that. Used a Serenity just in the middle of all that because it was getting kind of hairy. But mostly what I'm trying to do is keep on top of my... Oh, jeez. That's the worst time to get hit by anything there. Right. Serenity. I'm going to need a dashing strike to get out of that. Right. Yeah, I'm trying to keep everything managed so that we can dodge various arcane beams, explosions, all the horrible stuff that's coming at us, and still keep up a decent kill speed. And that's the balance, really, is trying to keep on top of it for that last part, because we can always just like back away and we'll get our recharges on and come back for another fight. But if we run out of time, there's not really much point, is there now? Pop to Serenity again in the middle of that. There is so many arcane beams. Let's actually just back out for a moment. See if we can bring some mobs down this way. Pop to Serenity, but no way I'm staying in that. That's just asking for trouble. I mean, we're making reasonable time, all things considered. And when I say all things considered, I do mean all things considered, because look at this. This is like hell in a handbasket. This is probably the most intense rift that we've... Nope. Nope. That we've ever had. Again, not setting any speed records, but we're not doing terribly. Right, let's get this guy killed. You need to stop already, because you are causing more trouble than you're worth. %. Wow. That feels like the most intense 8 minutes that we've had in this game so far. No thank you to all that explosion. Soul Smasher, eat your heart out. That's what I say. When it comes to damage on explosion, those bad guys definitely have the market con... Oh, Power Pylon, that would have been so useful, like, just a couple of minutes ago. Right, let's just push straight on. We'll probably get an elite mob before too long. If we can do it while we've got the power pylon, brilliant. And if not, we'll just take advantage of the fact that we're doing extra damage. Then again, there might be none in this bit. Right, 96%. We've not got much left to go. I want to make sure that the allies are ready to trigger when we trigger the Rift Guardian, but at the same time I want to make sure that we get through just the regular mobs without trouble. So, right, Rift Guardian. Thankfully, Stone Singer's summoning stuff right next to us, so... Come on, get him frozen again. There we go. Love it. Absolutely love it. This build, while it is occasionally fragile, is still very, very powerful. Right, so Bane of the Trapped up once more. Let's carry on with Esoteric for the moment. I feel like we need a little bit extra damage mitigation running at this level. And we'll head back and we'll see what these various bits and bobs we've got are. Although I don't think it's anything new. Okay, we're getting a lot of levels at this point. Up to Garrigan 386. Right, we need to ID these. Puzzle ring. Finally, we have a puzzle ring. We can go and face greed. Some Wuko's Paws, Blackthorns, that thing again. Measure Smiths, and Mantle of the Upside Down Sinners. That's from the Raiment of a Thousand. Ah, right, okay. So we don't have that one yet, so that is something new. Some Wukos actually can stay over there. Yeah, we've got another bit of some Wukos. I mean, it's all much of a muchness. I'm very tempted to take us in and fight greed. If nothing else, it will give us... Let's just salvage those up. It will give us a lot of gold. So actually... Let's do that. And we'll go in and we'll fight greed. We'll get a couple of things out of this. It's not going to be a rush through this. There's no need for us to rush. We'll get a couple of goblins killed. We'll get a ton of these peon things killed. Right, focus on the dude that we actually need to kill. Look at his health shooting down. There we go. Give us all the delicious death breaths and things. And while my army's fighting everything else, I can go around and open up all of these. And this is going to give us money to carry on empowering the rifts, which is awesome. I always love money. I never understand quite how my brother ends up with so much money when he plays. Unless, like, he does vault run after vault run after vault run. Because I always end up spending it. Right, just another regular treasure goblin over here. I love it when they just roll around like that. Just roll in place. Just constantly keep damaging stuff. No no unique or legendary things yet, which is a bit of a shame, but there's still time, of course. Yay, gems. We definitely need more gems. Plenty of cash. Okay, gotta remember to take out the mooks as well as the main dude. He went down really quickly once they started wailing on him. And I suspect Greed's gonna do the same. And she'll be swinging for the fences with that massive club of hers, but I don't see that causing us much of a problem. Although if Greed ends up killing us, that's going to be incredibly embarrassing and a surprising end to the season. Alright, stab that open, stab that open. How are we doing? Just a couple more of these to get. I think that's the last one. Alright, let's go in. Talk to the lady herself, get the boon of the hoarder. I touch your stuff. And from that, we'll see what there is. We could go after the dudes that come off her back, but I don't think it's really worth it. I mean, they may die casually anyway by nature of the beast, so to speak, but they're never the target. Cool, 2 uniques from the fight alone. Let's not stand directly in that path. Geez, she triggered our death there. She barely caught us. Alright, we've got to be careful. Right, all the concentration is coming down now. Let's get her locked in place. There we go. And down she goes. Wow. I mean, it was pretty close. We had to do that for the Conqueror level, but we got some reasonable stuff out of that. Let's go back and let's see precisely what we got. In fact, I don't think I care about any of that, but we have been to the vault, and we got 113 million in cash, which would be enough for another couple of Great Rift runs. And 1 level, which is always nice. Right, so salvaging up. Vigilante belt, gone. Mempo of Twilight, it looks nice, but gone. Broken Staff, gone. Nutcracker, gone. None of these actually really do a great deal. Lots of gems, though. Lots of gems. So actually, thinking about it, we could take the opportunity to carry on upgrading our gems. Especially when we've got so much money available. So one more Royal Emerald. That's good, if nothing else. So yeah, we can totally do this. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It probably works out as just a slight decrease overall, but we are moving in the right direction with those. It won't be long until we have a full set. Right, this can come down here, this can come down here. In fact, all of these can go. And the Boon of the Hoarder can go over this side. Lovely. Well, because that took a little bit longer than expected, we've probably actually only got enough time for another Greater Rift. So let's put it up to 65 because, you know, 64 was challenging, but it was totally doable. And let's try not to die. Trying not to die is really what we're looking for with this. Alright, we've already got an elite mob, that's good. He's got shielding, which is not good. I'm just going to say, this isn't one of my favourite areas to stand around in. We really need to get these guys thinned down so there's not as many arcane beams going everywhere, and also so that shielding doesn't keep getting in the... We're still technically alive. Let's get back in for the healing. Ran out of dashing strike and everything else. It was not a good look for us. This is taking so much longer to actually get the killing done. So we might struggle with this difficulty level. Just a little bit. Hopefully we'll get some nice groups together. And we'll be able to work something out that affects everything. And doesn't get us killed and we don't have to retreat. Man, it is really hard to actually get any targeting on stuff as well in this. There is so much going on. Right, it's feeling a bit better. I mean, it's feeling massively painful, but... He's gone. We are going to be chasing our tails for this entire time, unless we get something awesome that really starts pushing for us. We may just run out of time for this. It's not going to stop us trying, though. It's not going to stop us trying. Now, really, I should be watching to try and time when I'm activating my allies now, because we're at the level where it really does make a difference when you activate them for the extra damage that gets done. But at the same time, I'm too impatient for mobs to die. Way too impatient. And with so many illusionist things, man, they are just rinsing through everything. And he splits once and then he immediately splits again. It is terrible for us. Right, finally got him. Yeah, we are in need of that pylon. And even then, I don't think this one's going to be enough by itself. No, I need something more than this. I mean, we're still going to finish it. We're not going to die. But we are almost certainly not going to do it in time. Oh, back out of that. And how are we doing? Don't die just yet. Ah, frozen annoying things. Right, back in. Right. Straight on to the next ones. No time to rest. Full advantage of that extra damage coming in there. That's one that I did time correctly. I'm going to wait for it to come around again. So it's on physical now. And there we go. Pop Serenity. And yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to just pay attention to the convention of elements. And really push these guys for when we're going to get a benefit of that. Damn it, I tried to dash past all that. Right, let's move on. Hopefully we'll get some pylons in here that allow us to just push forwards with crazy power. But needless to say, this is kind of painful. Right, allies are potentially back. Alright, we had to activate them early because that was getting a bit too bad in there. I'm really not timing these guys well. All that for just these two guys. Yeah, we are struggling with time on this. I need more damage output is what it comes down to. And it's not even the right way. Alright, let's back on round. That means it's going to have to be down here. Conduit, that'll help. I mean, it's not going to help much, but let's find ourselves something we can... Oh, jeez. Alright, we'll do it in this area. Any elite mob. Hello, any elite mob. No elite mobs? There. Just in time for it all to run off. That's okay. At least these ones aren't massively dangerous. But they have a lot of health. Come on, just get him killed already. We are totally not going to do this on the time. That knockback is stopping us attacking as well, which is frustrating. Right, he's gone. And this is not the right way, so we're going to have to go back up and round. What a terrible rift. I have seen many better rifts in terms of layout and stuff. I mean, killing the trash mobs does give us a little bit on the time, but it's not enough. Jailer, Missile Dampening in Arcane Enchanted, and Waller. Ah, too many arcane beams. Nah, this is going to be the death of our run. Look at that. There's no way we're going to get in on this. Not sensibly, anyway. Nope. Pop Serenity so we can stay in that fight just a little bit longer. We've only got a minute left. I don't think there's enough time, but we're going to try it. No, because the pylon's run out. The pylon has run out. And there we go, we are out of time. It's close though. It was very close. Oh, well, we killed it, but we didn't do it in time. So, Urshi, we get nothing for that. A little bit of a waste of money. But it was worth pushing to see how much we could get out of it. Let's head back and let's hand this in, and we'll just see if we got anything worthwhile from this. Hey, Auric, sorry to be a disappointment. We did, however, get a bunch of levels, which will help us next time. But GR64 is the best we've been able to do. So, from this, what did we get? Dover Energy Trap, don't care about that. Focus, that's interesting. Gone, and Uliana's Strength. I think we've already got Uliana's Strength. But regardless of all that, I have gone over time. Yeah, we do have one. Let's put that in there. So I'm going to finish that episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Apologies that it's not quite lived up to our normal success stories, but I guess you can't really win everything, can you? If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when episodes go live in the future. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon!